Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. My name is Lila Jane, and my band's a one-woman show. It's a gypsy show, and I'm called the Healer of Kings. And you can find me on YouTube. Thank you.
Honey, she's the most
You can find me on
person
YouTube.
you
My channel
ever
is
know.
Healer of
I asked her
Kings,
if she was
and that's
Jesus.
Healer. And I'd like it if you subscribe, because we're going to be putting a lot of things out there. We're traveling the country, and we're doing this for our servicemen and women and all our first responders since the coronavirus hit. And I think it's a nice way to show our appreciation. So I want to let y'all know that I write all my own music and lyrics, and so they come from the heart. And I'll let you know what each song's about before I start. And I think I'll start with the first one's I'm Coming Home. And this song is written from the perspective of God. And basically it is God singing to all his children here on earth. All right, here we go. I'm coming home, I promise you. Live without you. Can't go on this way. Coming home, I finally figured you out. All I needed, and a lovely pass me down. Please, I'll love you forever. Don't I work it out? I promise you I'll never let you be without. You know how much I've missed you. I finally found myself. And baby, I'm coming home today. I'm coming home today. So let's take this slow, see how it goes. I know your love's all I'm ever gonna need. So please, I'll love you forever. We're gonna work it out. I promise you I'll never let you be without. Know how much I've missed you. Finally found myself. And babies, I'm coming home today. I'm coming home today. We're gonna work it out. I'm coming home. We're gonna take it slow, see how it goes. I'm coming home. I'm coming home today. I'm coming home, home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home today. Thank you guys. I write all this music myself. It all comes from the heart. And all the songs were pretty much gifts for people. I like to give gifts. If you know me long enough, you know when I first meet you, I will give you a gift. And Justin, I got a gift for you today. And we'll figure out what that is after the show tonight. God usually shows me. So we're traveling the country. We're saying thank you to all the servicemen and women, first responders. I think it's the least we could do with what they do for us. And my grandparents, they all served in the military, one branch or the other, or served on a police department. So I think it's real fitting that I do this. My grandfather was a 27-year veteran for the San Antonio Police Department, and he also served in the Navy during Vietnam. And that's on my dad's side. And on my mom's side, my grandma and grandpa were both in the Air Force. And I believe my grandmother was a nurse. I'll have to verify that. But my grandfather, he was a sergeant. And he did maintenance on the airplanes. And I think that's really cool. So I'm honoring them today. Eldon Kent, Evelyn Kent, and Travis Jennings. So this right here was my grandfather's flag. It was actually on his coffin when he passed away, and so I carry him with me today. And my dad, he's been gone for 14 years. He didn't get to serve in the military, but he was very special to me, so this is for him as well. His name is David Jennings. And that cannon down there, it's holding down the picnic blanket, that my dad and I, we made. And it actually fires. My mom used to get really mad when we would fire it at the side of the house and leave little dents in the side of the house, but I'm sure she goes back and sees those dents today at that old house, she'd smile. So I'm glad we did that. This next song that I'm going to play is called I Am, and all my songs I give the glory to God that He's gifted me with this talent, and I thank Him for that. But my dad sent me this song, and I figured if he was here, he would have probably wrote something like this for me. And it's called I Am. It's written from the perspective of God talking to His child. And I used to go to the Methodist church when I was younger, and I can remember the pastor saying that when you pray to God, you should probably envision yourself crawling up into His lap, just like you would your daddy, and talk to Him like that. So that's what I do when I pray, and this song is called I Am. Staring at the stars, and my name was always your favorite. Crying tears of joy, loving who you are. As you try to remember of my voice, don't you understand? Impossible, you're my perfect miracle. Give you all my power of who I am. Who I am, it's who you are. Who you are. Who I am hope, I am peace, I am love, and you are beautiful. That's who I am. So don't you cry, shine your light, I am here. And who I am. and you are beautiful. That's who I am. Oh God, you're beautiful. Oh God, you're beautiful, so beautiful. God, you're beautiful. That's who I am. Thank you. How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing great. We're just honoring the servicemen and women out here and saying thank you to all the first responders for doing what they do. Y'all are welcome to come over and join us if you like, or just pull your car up and park. It's a big parking lot. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. This next song I'm going to do is called Mirror of Grace. Justin, can you grab that? Thank you so much for your donation. We're trying to get to Houston. We're traveling the country to spread God's word. This song's called Mirror of Grace. I wrote this for my best friend so she'd see herself perfect like God sees her. Thank you very much. You empty. Look in the mirror and try to fill the void. Don't choose to stay broken. Refuse to save the day. Always remember, look into the mirror, that mirror of grace. When it all starts to fall apart, you start to lose your faith in all who you believed in, just to be betrayed. Well, hold tight, 'cause there is hope. To your knees and pray, and stand, oh stand up tall, in the mirror of grace. So rushes through you and your reflection, and that's God's home. God's home inside of you. So pray for those who have hurt you. Don't you let them change who you are. forgive them. It's what we're all called to do. God sacrificed his only son so he could forgive us too. This is my favorite verse. Well, there are angels among us in a world filled with pain, working through his people, watching over us every day. Well, they're your brothers, thank you, son. They're your sisters, and they stand with grace. Lift in your spirit when you can. Sing to find your way. Find your way. So find hope in tomorrow and find faith in today. Oh, that girl in the mirror, she knows a little faith is all it takes. Oh, find yourself a little faith. You'll find a whole lot of love in the mirror. Thank you very much. We're trying to get to Houston. In the mirror.
Awesome.
Good luck. Thank you.
One part.
In the mirror. Oh, and wondering.
Is that by Sugarland by chance?
You're staring back
Island,
at
like
her.
the guy that owns
Just
the
like
he owns
me.
the island to the big boardwalk and stuff.
You're
My brother lives in a trailer on the beach, and he cleans
looking in the
saltwater
mirror.
fish tanks for businesses and for people, for homeowners. Yeah, he loves the beach fun, happy. I'm so happy for him, you know.
That's awesome.
Can't ask for anything else but to be happy in
Thank
life.
you, guys.
It's hard to be happy in life right now, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
So I write all these songs myself.
Where are y'all going?
I created a new genre of music
We're
because I
gonna
didn't
go,
feel like I
like,
fit into anything that was out there, which
downtown,
I
but then
think
we're
is
gonna
kind
go
of cool.
down to
People
the
say I'm
suburbs.
eclectic and a little
He
unique.
took in the gallery
I try to be.
there,
But I call it Gypsy Gospel.
I haven't been there
And
before.
it's not like any other kind of gospel music, but I know it comes straight from God because I'm not too much of a writer. But when I pray and bow my head and I concentrate really hard, and I thank God for all His blessings, and I show Him a lot of gratitude. He sends Himself through me and works through my hands, and His words just come out on paper. And I think that's a beautiful thing. So I give God all the glory for everything that I've been blessed with, and I thought I should share it with the world. So we're going to travel this country. We're going to let everybody see what we're all about. And we are the Healer of Kings. You can find us on YouTube. And please subscribe to our page. That's Healer, Healer of Kings. So this next one I'm going to do is called I'll Show You the Way. And when all this started, I started a ministry at the beginning of the virus. And I was hanging around a lot of people that didn't have a lot of blessings, and I saw them as being completely blessed, but they needed a roof over their head. So I took as many people as I could in, took Rodney and Philip in. They were the first, and they helped me with this ministry that I started, and we used to have church every Sunday, and it was pretty neat. And if you could pick that up for me so it don't blow into the camera. grab that real quick because I don't like to litter. Yeah, if y'all see some trash, pick it up because this earth is not real happy with us the way we've been treating it lately. So you see a piece of trash on the ground, pick it up, throw it away, carry it to a trash can. You know, if I know anything, I know we are not the dominant species on this earth. The earth is, and if we're not careful, the earth will take itself back, I promise you. So this next song I wrote for my ministry called The Crosswalkers. You can find it on Facebook under Crosswalkers Fellowship and Ministry. It's easy to find. It's a black logo with two swords that are crossed on the front of it. And I designed it myself, well, with the grace of God. But it's called I'll Show You the Way. So here we go. When you're facing a mountain, broken and afraid, searching for salvation, let the angels lead the way. Rise up, 'cause he carried your cross, sign your faith and you're forgiven. The burdens behind you, praise God, he is risen. So come as you are, come as you are, come as you are, and I'll show you the way, show you the way, show you the way. Come as you are, and I'll show you the way. To freedom through the cross is all salvation. So throw your hands up and praise the Lord. Listen, I said listen to the angels sing, they sing, come as you are. Show you the way, show you the way, show you the way. Come as you are, and I'll show you the way. Come through to freedom. Show you the way. Come as you are. Come as you are. Still, this is your moment. Come as you are. Thanks, guys. Okay, I think I'll play one that everybody knows now. This was the first song I learned how to play, and I think this is an interesting story, the reason why I picked up the guitar in the first place. You see, my dad used to play guitar. He played all the time when I was young until he broke his wrist when I was around 13 years old, and he never played again, and I think that's sad. So I made a bucket list when I was in my early 20s, and number 10 on that list was learn to play the guitar, just one song. At least one song, so I could play with my dad and maybe let him live through me just a little bit and teach me a few things, because if you can't play, you sure still have the knowledge to teach. So that was the goal, and then I forgot about that list. I stuck it away somewhere, but I had a neighbor. Her name was Chelsea. She moved in next door to me in some apartments in Terrell, and one day I was sitting out on the front porch and she brought a guitar out front. Well, here it all started. I sure did like that guitar, and I asked her if she knew how to play, and she knew at least one song, and about 30 minutes later I was playing this song she taught me, and Stand By Me, and I don't know the lead guitar part, but I imagine the man of my dreams is going to be able to play that lead guitar part, and I believe he's working on it right now, and I know for a fact he is, because we were out at the lake the other night and he was picking it for me, and we played together for the first time. I brought both guitars, and that was really, really romantic. We were out there stargazing. So anyways, this song, I'm sure you know it, it's called Stand By Me.
It's all good.
How y'all doing tonight? Shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me, darling. Won't you stand by me? You stand by me. All right, thank you guys for joining us tonight. See, I thought this parking lot was perfect because people could do just that there. Pull up their truck and put down their bed and have a little seat. I thought I needed to bring seats at first, but then I realized they could do that. So thank you for teaching everybody. Maybe others will join us. So my name is Lala Jane, and they call me the Healer of Kings. You can find me on YouTube under Healer of Kings. That's Healer. So I hope you'll do that and subscribe to my channel. And we're just getting started, but we're traveling the country, and we're going to every major city across the country in the next year. And we're going to say thank you that way by saying thank you to the servicemen and women that are out there and first responders that are out there responding to this virus and what it's caused. So I think this is the least we can do our part. And my grandparents all served in the military and on the police force, so I think it's just fitting. So I'm going to play a few y'all missed since y'all are joining us now. So this first one's my favorite, and I like to explain what my songs are about because I wrote them all myself with the grace of God, of course. Give all the glory to Him. But this song is written from the perspective of God, talking to all of us here on earth, all His children, telling us that He's going to come home. And I think it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite songs, but it's called "I'm Coming Home." I'm coming home, I promise you. Have a little faith. Can't live without you. Can't go on this way. I'm coming home, I finally figured you out. All I needed and love you was your God. So please, I'll love you forever. Gonna work it out. I promise you I'll never let you be without. Know how much I've missed you. Finally found myself, and babies, I'm coming home today. So let's take this slow and see how it goes. I know your love's all I'm ever gonna need. So please, I'll love you forever. Gonna work it out. I promise you I'll never let you be without. You know how much I missed you. Finally found myself, and babies, I'm coming home today. I'm coming home today. We're gonna work it out. I'm coming home. We're gonna take it slow to see how it goes. Baby, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home today. Thank you. This next one I'll do, and well, like I said, my dad used to play the guitar, and I don't know that he ever wrote, but if he was to write a song here today, and he's been gone for 14 years, but I know if he was to write a song here today, it would go something like this. And so this is what I think my dad would write to me, and I view my dad as a God because he's my direct line to God. He put the foundation of God in our home, and that's what they're supposed to do. So I think he set a good example for me, and I know what I'm looking for in a man, and I think I found it. My husband's supposed to be here tonight, but he's working. So this song's called I Am. Nights on the swing, staring at the stars, thunder and lightning was always your favorite. Now I'm crying tears of joy. loving who you are. Hear your doubts as you try to remember the sound of my voice. Don't you understand? Nothing's impossible. You're my perfect miracle. Give you all my power of who I am. Who I am, it's who you are. Who you are. Who I am. Hope I am faith, I am love. And you are beautiful. That's who I am. So don't you cry, shine your light. I am here, and who I am, it's who you are. Who you are, it's who I am. Hope I am faith, I am love, and you are beautiful. That's who I am. Who I Oh God, you're beautiful, so beautiful. God, you're beautiful. That's who I am. Our lights went out. Well, they're not the right color. See, they're green, and somebody gave them to me, donated. Every bit of this was donated, except the car. My boss helped me get that. He's a great guy, Jake Westmoreland. He's a really great guy. But I'm looking for blue lights, and I'm having a feeling they'll come to me. You know, see, all you got to do is tell people the things you're looking for and be willing to give more than you take, and it all comes back to you tenfold. I figured that out a long time ago, so if you don't know that, you might try it out, because it sure does work. This next song I like to play for all the women in my life. Every new woman that I meet, I tell her she has to hear this song. It's called Mirror of Grace, and it's about seeing yourself perfect like God sees you. Thank y'all for coming. Look in the mirror and try to fill the void. Don't choose to stay broken or refuse to face the day. Always remember, look into the mirror, that mirror of grace. When it all starts to fall apart, you start to lose your hope and faith. you with His grace, and those eyes stare back at you. They see deep within your soul, and grace rushes through you and your reflection. Yeah, that's God's home, God's home inside of you. So pray to those who've hurt you. Don't you let them change who you are or regret when you were kind to them. God sees you for who you are, and find some courage to forgive them. It's what we're all called to do. God sacrificed His only Son so He could forgive me and you. It's my favorite verse. Well, there are angels among us in a world filled with pain, working through His people, watching over us every day. Well, they're your brothers and they're my sisters, and they stand with you in faith, lifting your spirits when you can't seem to find your way. Find your way. So find hope in tomorrow and find faith in today. Oh, that girl in the mirror, she knows a little faith is all it takes. Oh, find yourself a little faith. Find a whole lot of love in the mirror. Oh, and one day she'll see girls staring back at her is perfect, just like me. You'll see, looking in the mirror. Alright guys, we're going to take a little break here, and see, TJ just showed up and he brought me some dinner earlier and I haven't gotten to eat it yet and I'm kind of hungry, so I imagine you all have had your dinner, so we'll be back. And thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you here in just a little bit.